Hello, everyone. For today, I am going to be doing some puzzles, and after the puzzles, I was gonna do. I'm not sure if I'm doing a few Blitz games or if I'm just gonna play against the bot or not. I'm a little unsure, but always like to warm just let you guys know this is really important before you play chess is to do a little warm up. Otherwise, it's easier to, for some really weird reason, it's easier to make mistakes if you don't warm up. All right. So wait to move. Um, I noticed this here. If I call it check, he would just take my piece. So this looks like it's it. I'm not worried about mate because his king's in the wrong square. If his king was right here and I would have taken this, he would have called checkmate. So this one is farther away. All right. This right here looks pretty bad for me, but there's not much to do. This check right here is actually checkmate. It's kind of weird. All right, I can't go here anyways because the pawn. This is the other move, which is check. Hitting the king, attacking this square. The pawn's attacking this square. The king has these blocked off, so that's checkmate. This is check. Back ring. Always make sure when you're playing to keep ING pawns in front of the king. If you're on this side, you might want to move one of these if you could at some point. So it wouldn't be a checkmate against you. If your opponent has it, you want to look for those checkmates. They're very important. Same thing again. This is checkmate. You have the rook and the queen lined up. And you take with the queen. If you take with the rook, it's not mate. You have to take with the queen. This right here. Again, always look for this. And when this time when you take it, his knight will capture, and then you have the rook. It's called a battery. All three together, I believe it's called the Alekhine's gun. The two rooks and the queen. All right. This is a interesting one. This checkmate in one. The pawn has the king restricted. The king's pieces are blocking him. So he right now he has no moves. All you gotta do is call check. And in this position here, this is a check. And nothing can block it, so it's checkmate. Right to move. A little similar, but not exactly the same. You have the pawn here, controlling the square. The queen can come here because of the pawn. And you check, and the queen has these squares covered, so it's checkmate. Excuse me. It's a little bit interesting and different at the same time. Now, if I call check here, I'm not entirely sure. He can move up, and he can move here. If I call check and he moves up, I can call check, but he can move away. All right. And there's not much that I can see me doing from that position. So I don't think that's the move. I don't think it's here. If I take there and he takes back, let me see here. There's not much either. So I have a feeling this is the move, even though I don't know the follow-up. He'll go up. I'm going to call it check. He moves down. I can't call check this way because the queen. That's like really weird. I'm gonna make the first move. I don't. He took it instead. Why didn't he go down? I'm missing something. I'll look at it later. Definitely missing something. Definitely will look at that position with the engine. It's probably something very simple. Here, I could discover check right here. The discover check attacks the queen. All right. 20, so I just go ahead and hurry up because of the time. Mm, not entirely. I think that was it. Taking the rook. All right. All right, let's go ahead and do some games. Excuse me. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play against here. Yeah, and just so you know, Monday I'm going to be doing what was that called again? There was two openings: the northern one for the Sicilian and the Kali system for white. I believe. I believe that's what I was asked. I'm gonna double check, and I'm supposed to do something about that on Monday. So if you're available Monday, and you want to check it out. Same time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. But here I just play a few games. This is the perk defense. I'm kind of familiar with it. Usually they throw pawns here and here, queen here. Very normal, very basic setup. I'm kind of used to it already. I've seen it a lot. After I castle, I like just to throw a pawn up. All right. I can move up, and after he goes down, move the king in. But that's like a lot of moves. I think I lose a temple there, or a tempe, or a temple, or whatever it's called. It's weird that most people at this level do know a lot of openings. I think they learn a lot more than I do. I know a couple and I play them, but usually every opening that I play, someone knows something about it, or it seems that way. I could be wrong. It's really weird. I'm used to people sacrificing here, so this kind of step is very awkward for me. Now I can't move up because he'll just take it. Doesn't matter which way. Let's go back. I'm doing one move here and the king up. So I'm thinking about doing so my knight can go back, push the pawn up, and start attacking. Now it looks like what I should do because my pieces are pretty cramped, so I need to create some type of space, and this is the only way I can know how to create some type of space. So I can just come in and start attacking. Don't move that badly that one, which he did. So I need to move this knight out the way. I might move my knight here or here first because I need my bishop to come in to help with the pawn. This also is fine, attacking the queen and taking the bishop. Now if I go move here and he takes and I take, everything's fine. Took the way I was not expecting him to. I'm not sure if it's a problem or not. Take the bishop. Hit the knight. His knight can go here, but I can take it with the bishop. He'll take back. Now decide if I want to keep this pawn here or move it. If I keep it, yeah, it's too. It can't. I can't keep it there. Yeah. I hit the pawn. That is not good for me. Hit the pawn. Okay, that's fine. You can trade. He is not trading. He's going for extra material, and I am taking too long. Queen's probably going to go there. This is bad. I wanted the pawn here so I can push and eventually bring my bishop here somehow. But I can't do that now. What was expected. Go ahead. You're taking pawns. That's not going to work. He didn't block it. He could have defended it first. But he didn't. Oh, he did. Right here. That's really bad. That wasn't too bad, I guess. Orange Bloods. Sicilian. Let's do the wing gambit. Most people don't take it, even though taking it's the best move, because they don't know what it is. So they're like, "Yeah, we're not doing that." Taking this pawn. I usually save this pawn for this, but we'll see. I'm gonna move this one instead this way. I usually like to target it with this one, but the setup looks a little different, and I feel like this would be a lot better for my bishop. Okay, I see what he did there. He pinned my knight first, so I can't just push it. Let's do this. Let's go ahead. He takes, I take, he takes the pawn because it's for free. I guess. I guess he did it that way instead. I am really doing bad right now. I want to take, bring my king up one. Knight has nowhere to go but back. I had a certain setup. Oh, he goes there too. I had a certain setup I was trying to get it to, but I messed up pretty bad and just dropped the pawn completely. Pretty disappointed myself, not to be honest. I'm not used to playing that badly. This one come in. Or I can just move this back. That's fine too, because I can just bring it over here. This is stuck. It's not really doing anything. I can defend it, which I'm going to do. And then I'm going to go ahead and just... it's not really what I had in mind, but it works, I guess. Oh, I'm going to check. I lost my king. And if you can lose your king, I would have lost my king. I guess I'm defending the pawn. Defending the pawn. Defending the pawn, I guess. I mean, Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. So my bullet's really low compared to my rest of my gaming. I guess I can take it if he wants to do that. The reason I'm doing this setup here is because of my bishops. I want my bishops to have activity. And this is going to help bring both my bishops out in squares, but I can't go here because of his bishop, but I can go here one knight and then bring my bishop in and target it. I'm going to castle kingside because this feels very safe and I can start throwing my pawns up. Nice and dark squares I'm not worried about because he only has a light square bishop. And also being in dark squares prevents his bishop from moving around so much. Let's see here. Yeah, if he takes my bishop, I don't care. But should I? You know what? I'm gonna go this way with my bishop. Yeah, I was really busy today right before streaming, so maybe my brain's frazzled. And I try my best not to do that, but I don't live alone, so I don't have much of a choice. I I don't know, but I think this is okay. Bring my rook in. And bring my king in. I want to bring my king in for some reason. I think this would be good. I want to stop this knight. So I'm going to go like that. Just stop all his knight moves. I can take this. It's not bad. I'm just going to be mindful of all my pawns. And then my king in, defend my rook. And then from there, move my knight. I put a king in the center, but I didn't really do anything about it. Just put in the center and that was it. Let's go ahead. Probably going to trade. Yeah, I'm not going to split the pawns. If I took this, I would split the pawns. I kind of am okay with that, but I don't know. He also has this move here, which I didn't think about. Oh, I get it now. I get it. That's why I have so much trouble with these, with this time control. Because I can think of different moves, and I usually try to figure out the better one of the group, and I'm unable to do that. Check. Yeah, I'm unable to do that. I only play the first move that comes to mind. And for that reason, I'm unable. I'm going to block these off. Oh, I didn't see that. That was bad. That's game over. I didn't even see that. I was thinking about blocking this whole structure off and then using my knight to block it. Okay. All right. Well, I'm pretty much not doing really good with the whole with my bullet game right now. I'll do one more. I never usually play 4 in a row if I'm losing, but I'll just go ahead. Like I said, I already know what's going on with my brain, so I'm just gonna play crazy because my brain's not really doing super well. So let's just go ahead, and I think D3 is the move here, is it? I think it was D3. I forget what I learned because I haven't played it in forever. I'll take. That's fine. I had to block out the queen. I was thinking about defending the pawn, but I was worried about this. It's not bad. 10 to knight, and then castle. I'm gonna call check real quick. Defend the pawns from the knight. That's okay. He created a hole here, so if knight can probably try to come in. I'm guessing he wants to do. I'm gonna go here for, I don't know. I'm not worried about it. Let me go ahead here. He takes. I can take. We can trade off. Mm-hmm. If he goes here, well, that works too. I can just defend the square here. Bishop. I was gonna go this way. I was gonna say something similar, but knights and bishops everywhere. This is like really hectic and very unstable. Knight defends the pawn. Pawn protecting the knight. This is all. It's all protected. Let's check. Check. Oh, okay. Surprise. I was gonna call check and then take the bishop is what I was gonna do. But maybe he's seen that. So he figured to go down to exchange instead of losing a bishop. I'm gonna go here. Oh, yeah, I can go here. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna. I got that to like cover too. I'm so confused. I'm starting to confuse myself. It's getting very odd. Now, how are we gonna win this? I don't know what happened. I was trying to click and it wasn't like clicking. I'm like, you're making me run out of time, and I just lost. Yeah, I was clicking and it wasn't doing anything. All right, I guess I'm done. I know I never usually do any more than that. So yeah. All right. Well, at least the puzzles are instructive. I tried to do a little faster games, but it wasn't working too well for me, and I guess my brain's all over the place today. So, um, yeah, definitely gonna do the Kali and Nordorf later on, and yeah, how am I supposed to put this? Yeah, and rep is a lot better than my bullet. My bullet's super horrible. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel a little weird for playing so badly today, but I guess it's okay. It happens to everybody once in a while. It's just really weird happening on stream. So hope you guys enjoyed it a little bit. Hopefully at least the puzzles were instructive. And my brain is kind of all over the place, so I'm just gonna just leave it as that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look into the Kali system in Norndorf. Someone asked me about it.